What up? Y'all ain't really think Santa Claus was coming, did y'all? What's going on? Welcome to Crown King Tarot. I am the Tarot King. About to do tarot reading for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I have no Pisces in my birth chart. So, how I do this though, we are going to pick a divination card. Divination card is going to be like sort of like a fortune cookie type deal. And then we're going to get a general energy and go into the past, present, and future and get into the reading. I've been doing readings for the last couple hours. I've done all my prayers and everything that I need to do for this reading. So just know that that's been done, and I pray to God, regular God. I don't know about anything else. Not religious, and definitely universal. So here we go. Divination is Baal. The Goetia Damon for the Damon Tarot deck. Baal, B-A-E-L. And the divination behind Baal, the fortune behind Baal is one page away. Trick me. Oh man, I was a few pages away. Go back. Alright. Beware of status symbols, names, ranks, or possessions. Be sure that the person behind the title is worth the esteem. Beware of status symbols, names, ranks, or possessions. Be sure that the person behind the title is worth esteem. Try not to get yourself into any kind of situation where someone is abusing their rank or something like that. No going back and forth with them. You know what I mean? None of that. It doesn't have to be like a work situation. It could be like a family situation. Somebody, being an elder or something like that and abusing their rank, but it's just not worth the effort to go back and forth enough. If you do go back and forth with them, make sure it's at least worth the effort. Alright, so let's get off into this thing. 3 minutes to video, not so bad, not so bad. We got the divination out the way in tres. Trying to keep my videos under 20 minutes. The first one was like 25, but I got all the other ones like right there, so it's all good. Working on that. So the general energy for the reading is the Four of Arrows. So this is possibly about not letting anything holding you back. Going ahead, blossoming, going ahead and flourishing, becoming the butterfly that you are. Being perched on that branch. But why are you perched on that branch? Why aren't you just flying away? Flying away in the freedom, pretty little butterfly. I don't know. Let's get off into this reading and find out what this general energy is about. This Four of Arrows. Things will flip and flop and change and all this other shit. I don't know. We'll see how it works out. Oh, hold on, y'all. We didn't get off into the dopest part about my sweater. I thought I had it going. Yeah, I'm supposed to be blinging. Yeah. All right, here we go. So, the past, the present, and the future for Pisces, all three in reverse. So that automatically saying that this situation, regardless of whatever, can possibly be turned around in the present and the future. The past is kind of what it is, but how you perceive it, how you look at it can also be turned around. The past is the Two of Arrows in reverse. This is about justice. This is about not having a choice, not having to decide possibly, because justice maybe played its part. It's like you had your eyes wide open, but you couldn't really tell. Or could you? Could you, Pisces? Could you tell the difference between an ounce of gold and an ounce of feathers? Or did do the ounce of gold seem heavier to you than an ounce of feathers? I think that you had your eyes open and that you still couldn't see. I don't think, it's not that life didn't mean anything for you. It's like worth didn't mean anything for you. It's like you made excuses for something and you justified it. You know, like you justified someone else's worth. I kind of feel like I know where this is getting to. Already. So with this Ace of Arrows being in reverse in the middle, Breath of Life, this is actually not so bad. That's like coming back to reality, you know what I mean? Things coming back to you, you know, starting to see what it is that you need to see, you know, not going anywhere, coming back, you know, coming back to where it is that you need to be. Going into the future, we have this Knight of Arrows in reverse as well. All three of these are in reverse, like I said. This Ace of Arrows too, with it being in reverse, this ace is just like, the ace is like the ending to something, you know what I mean? You're ending, like you're stopping venturing off, you know what I mean? You're stopping this fairy tale, you're bringing it back, you know what I mean? Whatever journey you were on, you're stopping it and you're bringing it back right now, currently. In the future, you got this Knight of Arrows, as I said, and this Knight of Arrows is in reverse. Okay, so typically, you know, you're this hawk perched up on this branch, and you can, you look down and you see what it is that you're hunting for. And you can take your time to go get it. It's easy to you. But in the future, are you perched up on your branch? I think you're actually probably actively flying down and going to get what it is that you want. I got one love reading. That was just Sagittarius so far. I made it all the way from Sagittarius. I did Sagittarius first because we're in the Sagittarius season. Then I've done Capricorn, Aquarius, and now I'm doing you guys. Let's go across this board, see what's going on. Ooh, look at you. You got that Hawk card again. She got it right side up. Just so you guys know, I use the same deck, but I'm clarifying with the smaller cards. It's a smaller deck, same deck but smaller. Okay, so to clarify on this Two of Arrows, this card of Injustice, you got this Nine of Vessels, and that's followed by the Knight of Arrows. This Nine of Vessels in reverse. Okay, so I think in the past, you did a lot of giving, you know what I mean, instead of receiving not only energy, just like everything that it was that you had, just like everything, you know what I mean, and it kind of just left you. I guess it really wasn't a bad situation because you are this hunter, you know what I mean, and well, I don't know, did you get drained dry? You know, because remember that's coming off this Two of Arrows in reverse, this Injustice card, and in your current situation, you can reverse that because that's all in reverse. I don't know. I think he was being used in the past. You know what I mean? Kind of stuck in this crabs in the bucket type situation, and you had to remember that it's not that you had to remember that you're a hunter. It's that you had to become a hunter. You know what I mean? And you had to look elsewhere for whatever it is that you want. And in order to do that, you came to the current. You know what I mean? You kind of just dialed it back. You brought it back. You see what I'm saying? And you realize the instability in your home with this Ten of Stones coming over here in reverse and this King of Bows in reverse. You realize this instability in your home and these other distractions, these other things that are in your way, you know what I mean? Namely people, You know, it's like they have your home in disarray. But you can get it back in order. Like I said, all three of these are in reverse. You know what I mean? You can roll these back around, and this tells a whole nother story. You see what I'm saying? It tells a whole other story. It tells you back off, venturing off, you know, cutting up, doing whatever it is you want to do, seeing things how you want to see it, which I don't know. You're much better off seeing things at the way they are, you know. But you know, things are complete the other way around. Your home is not in disarray, and you are on the foundation. You know what I mean? You're not putting other things over your foundation. See, right now you're putting other things over your foundation, and you're not doing that. So you could if you revert, you can reverse that. So with you doing that right now, this is your future. It's looking like you got the Five of Stones, which is starting to be unstable, and then you have the King of Stones in reverse. You know what I mean? That's like not taking the lead on something, you know. And it's not that this future can't be turned around, but I think it can be perceived different ways based on how you treat the present. You see what I'm saying? In the future, it's not the time for you to take the lead. It's not for you to be this hunter. You know what I mean? Let's get some clarification on all this and summarize it all up and see why it's not the time to be this hunter. That card right there has been coming out an awful lot. This whole thing is in reverse. Okay. So like in the past, you became complete, you became this hunter, you know what I mean, starting to set your intentions on other things that it is that you want in your life, you know what I mean. You I don't know, maybe it's your guardian angel or something that was trying to help you to bring some good things in. So you brought it back, dialed it back. You know, maybe the reverse is the better. You see what I'm saying? But you realize that your home is not complete, it's incomplete. And you are putting things, your home is incomplete, you are putting things over your foundation. You see what I'm saying? And you're doing it because it's easy. It's not a challenge. It's easy to do that. It's easy to put other things over your foundation than it is to put your foundation over everything else. It's easy to say yes as opposed to no, you know. And in the future, that's going to cause you to not be the hunter that you just became. You see what I'm saying? You're gonna be something else. You know what I mean? And you're gonna be unstable, and it's gonna be ongoing. You see what I'm saying? And the universe is gonna be watching you. The all is gonna be watching you. You feel me? You won't be embracing the unknown. You won't be embracing mystery. You will be struggling. You see what I'm saying? If you reverse this whole little centerpiece, you're gonna face challenges. You put your foundation back over these guys, everything else. Your home is complete. Your home is back together. Your foundation is back strong. You might get a little cocky, a little bit out the way, a little sharp, you know what I'm saying? From everything being in order. See, right now you kind of humble because everything is not in order. You know what I mean? But if it was in order, you'd be a little bit more sharp. You know what I mean? With your confidence, I guess, with your cockiness. But it'll allow you to look at the same future from a different perception. You know what I mean? You will realize the things that you are missing or the reasons why you're not able to hunt like you normally are, and you will be able to hang in there, even though you can't take the lead like how it is that you want to. And then you have to realize that it's not so much that you're struggling, it's just that a path that you have to take. There's a path that you have to go on. But with this general energy being right here, everything is okay. You just can't allow, I think that's you or other things. You can't allow other things to hold you back. You see what I'm saying? These other things are resting, getting their sleep. You know what I mean? And you are this beautiful butterfly that needs to flourish, that needs to fly out. And that's what it is you need to do. You can't just stick around because of other people. You have a good insight into the future. This is the message from the universe. Look into the future, you know what I mean? You got your foot, one foot in, one foot out, to the future. You are 1 foot in and 1 foot out into the future. It's up to you. Right now, you kind of on the bottom end of that, you know what I mean? You need to switch to the other foot, okay? The future is the same. The perception of it is what makes life bad or good, okay? Remember, the divination was bail. Beware of status symbols, names, ranks, and possessions. Be sure that the person behind the title is worth esteem. So, beware going back and forth with people that overrank you. If you want to tie this into that, I guess you kind of can. You know what I mean? Because you can't take the lead. You know, it's just a road to go, you know what I mean? But you'll be okay, you just hang in there. But it's all about how you handle it. Go ahead and face that challenge. Go ahead and step up to the challenge. Put your foundation over everything else and get your home. I want to say your home is you, your structure back together, you know? All right, and so that's the reading I got for you. Thank you for tuning in to Crowned King Tarot. I am the Tarot King. Look me up on Facebook, Tarot King. I got that card out. I'll show you what card it is. I hope you guys enjoyed the tune. Shout out to Chill Out Records. They got the no copyright music, lo-fi. This shit is nice. I meditate to it at the gym in my area. Got my altar up here for the area, for the ancestors. You know, trying to represent the elements and all that, everything going on. And hey, thank you for tuning in to the show. Like, share, subscribe. Appreciate you. I'd love to be able to go live on YouTube, but I gotta get 1,000 subscribers, and I'm at the very beginning, so we'll see how I work out. Love it that you guys tuned in. You guys have a good night, all right? Once again, peace and blessings.